So how did we make custom Surron disc covers? That's coming right up. Hey everyone, my name is Rick Cordero. Welcome to RunPlayBack, where we help you with EV tech tips to lead a more efficient and affordable lifestyle. Let's be creative and save money at the same time. In this video, we're going to collaborate with our friends at evraceworks to offer Surron disc covers in the most cost-effective way possible. After making our own DIY disc covers and battle testing it with different setups, we want to provide another option that's made specifically for street riders. The vast amount of content we create is free, so if you find it valuable or informative, please think about supporting our channel by getting yourself a set or recommending them to a friend. And remember to use promo code RunPlayBack for a discount. So let's get to it. So why disc covers for your Surron? We were inspired by retro BMX bike wheels from our childhood and wanted to bring that nostalgia to our Surron. We made a prototype for the Surron Texas Mega Ride, and the response to the covers was super positive. People wanted their own, but unfortunately, there wasn't anything available in the market outside of very heavy moped-style disc covers that compromised performance. Speaking of performance, we wanted a design that would be adaptable for stunt riding, especially since we're learning how to wheelie and balance is everything. So we hit up our friend David at evraceworks and got to work.
So the idea of Surron wheel covers came about at Surron, Texas 2022. Rick had plastic covers on his Surron and people started to take a liking to it, and basically we were just kind of thinking maybe we should explore the possibility of making some on a little bit grander scale. So Rick did some great research and development in the garage, got us a good starting point. 3mm PVC foam that he cut out and spent what I hear many hours getting the pattern just right. So you can kind of see it can be formed into a bit of a cone here to really conform to the spokes of the Surron. But the issue is with this PVC foam is it's brittle, it cracks, kind of makes installation tough when you have to part it over the axles or the sprockets or whatever. So this material wasn't ideal. I did some digging. I was looking for UV resistant materials that were flexible and durable and laser cuttable. Laser is ideal for this kind of a job because it's super thin, lightweight. It doesn't impart any force on the material you're cutting. You can load in a whole sheet 4 feet wide and it can quickly cut out a bunch of patterns, a bunch of wheels at once, and it will track a perfect circle over a big span of space, leave a nice crisp edge with no post-processing required. We don't need to sand it or clean it up. It's just ready to go after it cuts. By cutting these out, it'll kind of give us a blank canvas on which the customer can put on whatever pieces of vinyl or coloring or decals or stickers that they want. Rick had a lot of fun in Texas just collecting stickers from various companies and people. We got Surron Stunts, Volta Supply, Shy Batteries, Wired Off-Road, and obviously his RunPlayBack logos. You can see the Onyx wheel covers on here right now. So they're injection molded plastic. They're expensive for one. They're not a direct bolt-on fit for the Surron because we had to cut it. That's not ideal. The screw lengths, they give you 2 sizes. One's too big, one's too small. So that's a problem. Another issue with this Onyx one is that it kind of looks wavy and it's a little difficult to install. If you over tighten one side, it's going to pull that side in and make it all kind of distorted. These Onyx ones are also pretty heavy. They are pretty substantial pieces of plastic. We're trying to go for really lightweight. We're gonna have to figure out hardware. So there's still some R&D to be done. Rick's got a good head start on it and getting this pattern kind of figured out. These covers, they're kind of love it or hate it. Some people are really into it, some people are really not. And there are enough people that were interested to where we're pursuing it.
So almost all of our content is made for free. And if you find any of it helpful, please support our channel with some custom RunPlayBack merch. Also, big shout out to Underground Printing for producing our merch. They're also responsible for domestic shipping, customer service, and getting these products to you as quickly as possible. I can't wait to see you guys rocking these pieces while sharing the same passion for all things EV. So let's be creative and save money at the same time. So what we've created is definitely functional and extremely lightweight, made specifically for 17-inch wheels. We use laser cut styrene, which is a special type of thermoplastic known for its dimensional stability and strength. Our mag style pattern is also perfect for airflow during windy conditions, keeping your stunts balanced and upright. Plus, with our slotted design, there's no need to remove the sprocket or brake rotors. Securing it to the wheels is easy, easy using nylon threaded rods and aluminum lock nuts. This hardware also keeps the weight down. As far as customization, you can choose either pre-cut gloss black vinyl or the raw styrene material if you prefer to cut your own custom vinyl color or add stickers and decals. Once mounted on the bike, it can definitely take a serious beating and hold up in a variety of conditions, especially with the protective vinyl wrap. So now that you know the specs, let's see how to install them. Here's the tools you'll need: 2 7mm wrenches, needle nose pliers, and a heat gun. Prep the hardware by screwing a nut on one side of the nylon rods. Leave about 2 mm of exposed rod. Use pliers to keep the nylon rod from twisting. First, keep the plastic film on your covers. We'll start with the rear wheel covers. Keep the sprocket and brake rotor on. With our design, there's no need to remove them. Carefully open the slot and install the cover over the brake rotor with the gloss side facing up. Next, remove the protective film. Rotate the disc so the air valve is exposed through one of the openings. Next, overlap the outer holes on the slot so they become one hole. Now take one nylon rod with a nut attached and slide it through. Zip tie the inner holes using pliers. This will stop the brake caliper from rubbing. Repeat this step on the opposite inner holes. If the zip tie is close to the spokes, wrap it around them. Then clip the ends of the zip ties. Turn the wheel over and install the other cover over the sprocket with the gloss side facing up. Next, remove the protective film. Rotate it so the slot matches the other disc. Next, overlap the outer holes on the slot so they become one hole. Pull the nylon rod through the hole. Secure with another nut. Finally, install all the other nylon rods through the outer holes. It's okay to hand tighten the nuts. We'll adjust them later. Once all the rods are installed, use your 7mm wrenches to tighten evenly. Leave about 2mm of exposed rod on both sides. Next, we'll install the front wheel covers. Again, keep the brake rotor on, and install the cover over the chain side with the gloss side facing up. Next, remove the protective film. Rotate the disc so the air valve is exposed through one of the openings. Next, overlap the outer holes on the slot so they become one hole. Now take one nylon rod with a nut attached and slide it through. Zip tie the inner holes using pliers. Repeat this step on the opposite inner holes. If the zip tie is close to the spokes, wrap it around them. Then clip the ends of the zip ties. Turn the wheel over and install the other cover with the gloss side facing up. Next, remove the protective film. Rotate the disc and use the markings to match the top with the other side. This ensures the holes are perfectly aligned. Next, overlap the outer holes on the slot so they become one hole. Pull the nylon rod through the hole, secure with another nut. Finally, install all other nylon rods through the outer holes. It's okay to hand tighten the nuts, we'll adjust them later. Once all the rods are installed, use your 7mm wrenches to tighten evenly. You may have 5 to 10 millimeters of exposed rod, depending on the curvature. Don't worry, we'll fix it later. Once the wheels are installed on the bike, make any final adjustments on the nylon rods to ensure the brake calipers don't rub against the covers. Next, clip the ends of any exposed nylon rods. This will give it a flush, clean look on the wheel. Finally, use a heat gun to secure the vinyl wrapping and adhesion. That's how we made our limited edition Surron disc covers. I've shared a link in the description to get your own, and remember to use promo code RunPlayBack to receive a discount. If you have any questions or suggestions on how to improve this design, please leave them in the comments below. If you want to dive into more EV tech tips, click the links on the side and remember to like and subscribe so we can help you find tech deals that fit your lifestyle. We'll see you guys in the next video.